Well, hello everybody. It's been a while. I'm Dante, and I've got Clear Mouse with me today. How you doing, Clear Mouse?
Yo, Dante, spectacularly. I'm so glad we get the reprieve of 2025 restreams here on your channel. Very excited to see this. And these guys are already off, Andy and Bread. And you might be wondering why they're starting in the Dark Chapel. Those are excellent questions that we should just ask Andy and Bread why they decided to pick Inverted as part of their mode settings for this year's tournament.
So the fun thing from Andy is he thought he legitimately was saying, I'm okay with playing this if it comes up, not that it's going to be this every time if someone selects it. Yeah,
Hilarious.
so he was like, oops, guess I should read.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're in for the long haul. So exclamation CrossKeys 2025, if you haven't already done that in Andy's channel, that'll kind of give you an idea of the modes that are available this year. And Andy and Bread both selected everything, so we've got the kitchen sink. So we're going to be doing all dungeons. It's inverted, starting flute, and the enemy and pot key drop. We get mirror scroll, I believe, too, potentially, and zelgawoods. A whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, and of course, the one thing that we are seeing Andy and Bread do right now is press on that A button with pseudo boots. We got some nice blue shoes on our feet as well. But as you said, this is kitchen sink max settings. Whatever was available as an option, these guys have picked. I actually did a cursory count earlier before we started. 122 people. Andy and Brett are 2 of 5 people who picked everything. And they were fortunate enough for us, of course, to get. That's right, to get matched up.
That's actually incredible.
Yeah, that there are 3 other people that also did this. Yes, I agree.
Well, you know, if it came up in like a randomization, sure. You know, I have to question. I have to question Andy at least. Like, brother, why did you not read?
Oh well, that's a harder question to answer. We get the benefit of their consciously good or bad decisions, because as you said, we don't actually get to see inverted that often, along with also starting flutes. I know we see that kind of in influte keys. I know, but that's not entrance. So I think it's a little bit refreshing to see some newer options. If people really want to stretch these modes to the max, this is their opportunity to do so.
Indeed, it is. Looks like Bread has found Paradox Cave. I believe I missed exactly where that was. It might have been Hype Cave area. So
oh, we got a mirror in Paradox as well. That's a pretty dang good find early on.
That's
mirror.
Spicy.
Yeah, mirror, flute, probably 2 of the biggest items that you could want in inverted early, especially that mirror. Lets you just really do anything really in the light world, coming back to dark world. And of course, we got the flute. Now we have flute starting inverted, opens up a ton more stuff. Unfortunately, none of those items do anything to ward off the mini Moldorms in Paradox. We would probably go back, right? Yeah, and everyone's
we'll
seeing right now. Yeah. We're also seeing Andy here in the mire area, immediately accessible again with the flute. Having to find a connector over here isn't necessarily as important because we can just go here.
Look at that. Nothing of value here at all. We did get that connector, though. I believe Andy is going to peep this connector by going through it. We'll see if we find any fun places to pop out at here. And we are in the light world, so
yeah, nice.
We can bunny explore.
Yeah, one of the nicer, I would consider to be light world connectors. Of course, we have the well behind
I'm
the check.
So mad. and so is Andy, probably.
As you should, yes, as you should be. That's right. Oh, speaking of Castle Tower, Brett has found it on their side, on Death Mountain.
I mean, here's the good news, Clear Mouse. It's all dungeons.
I'm listening. True. That is an excellent point.
We gotta beat it anyway, so it's not like you have to make a really awful decision. They've already made the awful decision by picking these modes. So
yeah, And for those of you who maybe remember back from League, and of course the AD KDB tournament that happened earlier this year, Do you remember what happens when you need Castle Tower and key drop, Dante? We need 2 more Castle Tower keys in addition to many
cry.
other keys. that is correct. Andy, by the way, finding Paradox as a buddy. So we actually do looks like we have a Light World version as well. Connecting over there. This might be a little bit more difficult for Andy to actually get the items in. Because he's not going to have that mirror, unfortunately, from the bomb log part of Paradox. We'll just connect all of Light World, no problem.
Sure. Yeah, we'll just pop out on top of the castle. No big deal. Gonna find a good old Rupee Cave. And Andy checking the goal, making sure, yes, indeed, the bot works. It's all dungeons.
Yes, that's an excellent verification. I fully expect that to maybe pop up when we don't know the settings, let's say straight up. Maybe in a future mystery tournament, I certainly very much expect that side to be red. But there's a very, very nice verification for us. Yeah, and you mentioned, Brett actually doing the 50 Rupee Cave twice. Certainly, I think a very prudent idea. We're going to need some resources. Can't really do very much. Yeah, you can see Andy also trying to farm those 50-50 bushes as well to get some extra bombs.
I really like that Pokeball sprite. That's
it's really cute.
That's a really good sprite. First time I've seen that one. So, well, we're in the Village of Outcasts, and E is going to be checking these things. We're in a dark room on Bread's side.
Yeah, it looks like maybe we're going to use a little bit of fun or echolocation. I'm assuming this is Old Man Rescue. I can't really tell, but based on how long he's been in this cave, this is that's my guess.
I would think so. We're also on the mountain. Yes, there is the old man chasing the Pokeball down.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be a legendary. We have to.
You got to check. Yeah. This also might have been news to me. I don't know if this was always allowed inverted to being able to rescue the old man as a bunny. That is cool to get some verification for.
Well, we've learned.
Yes.
Trying to get a Super Bunny state going into this room here.
Yeah, it might be a bit more difficult. And I don't know the exact pixels for this, but because like the Pokeball, I think is a little bit smaller sprite on average. I don't know if it's harder in order to go get the the Super Bunny into this cave. Looks like Brett's gonna just.
It is difficult.
Later.
I think the like activation hitbox, I'm not sure how you want to call that, to get into, to start the entryway, I guess we'll say, of that is a little different. Andy on death's door here with one heart.
Easiest room in the game. Also, as you mentioned before, zelgawoods, skull woods followed linked. I think that's the setting officially in the doors YAML. But yeah, the Skull Woods second section. That's right. Second section is now going to be shuffled. Doesn't always have to be in Skull Woods. So this is definitely going to be another connector we can take and see where it goes.
Well, we found the potion shop. That's good to know. Whenever we decide to find a mushroom, a hook shot for Andy under the pot in Skull Woods. You love to see a good old hook shot.
Yeah, the hook shot in particular, as you see, and it's also a weapon. We can also, it says stun. Yeah. We can stun things with it. Very nice. It's somewhat less interesting as a connector for Skullwood second section, but but the pride is definitely that hook shot.
All right, so help me out. Can we hover this time? Like, is that a thing?
Hovering is allowed. Yes. Max settings. I believe all the check boxes were there, so hovering
all
is
the check
allowed.
Boxes. All right.
All the boxes. Yes.
All right, so. That's cool. We could do stuff. Andy, okay, I see what Andy's doing here. I questioned it for a moment, but given we are on Doors Branch, this is not a guaranteed key anymore. So that's an item. He's going to take this Death Warp and go back. And then he'll be able to do the left side of this. I guess to save a key this way too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, as you mentioned, of course, this is key drop. So these Skullwoods keys actually might be a bit more valuable. You're always going to need 2 keys to beat Mothula, as you said, all dungeons. So if we maybe don't want to burn our key early, or any key for that matter, then we can try and get the goodies out of Skullwoods. A nice bottle as well. And whenever we find Sick Kid, that'll be another check. Bread
with $100, going to be able to spend 80 of those dollaroos right now. going to be going into the dig game. We'll see how many digs it is to get to the center of the randomized item. It's a lot today.
Nice.
Mr. Owl, please.
We're getting some good return on our investments here. You see all these red and blue rupees just kind of popping up?
You know, I think I'll take that right now. That's a decent that's a decent find, getting an extra heart. Andy, heads up play here, gonna get some bombs since he is a little low. And I guess maybe he'll get his mirror, but then we'll get to see, unless he also dies, we could see the 5 items up top.
I would say that his chances of survival are significantly higher than having nothing.
Let's be real, they're not. They're really not.
All right. Well, we're gonna have Andy do the live proof for us.
Okay. Well, 2 of them are dead, so now his odds. Okay, he's fine.
Okay. 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 So we're gonna see what Bread is gonna have to be delayed for. Heart container. 20 rupees.
So far, 3 things that not a big deal. Make it 4. And okay, shovel maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we also need, of course, the pearl in order to cash in on the shovels. Well, that might be a while. So, if Bread doesn't come back, probably not going to be the end of the world.
All right, so Andy going to be kind of covering where Bread just was. Speaking of Bread, Andy mentioned he was down on a pub sub. Good old Chicken Tendy Publix sub. That's why the camera's off. So
don't worry, he'll come back after he eats. That's what he said in the race room. I also don't blame these guys whatsoever for eating pre-race. I know that there's some maybe superstition, but again, all settings, kitchen sink. This guy could be here for a while. Gonna need some energy. Definitely don't want to kind of peter out in the middle or even at the end of the seed when you really gotta make things count.
Yeah, I mean, if Andy's gonna do anything, it ain't gonna be petering out. It might be pootering out, but you know, given this guy.
Yeah,
but yeah, Bread's gonna be getting their good old 5 items of nothing except for that shovel. I mean, Andy's using that shovel right now. He's like, look, I don't have a pseudo shovel. I've got the real thing.
Yeah. It's too bad you can't like bring your own shovel for maybe a cheaper fee, right? This guy just charges you 80 rupees regardless, right?
That I mean, we should have gave Nintendo that idea. Let's go get a time machine, go back in time.
Right. Yeah, I'll call the Nintendo hotline. How much was it? It was the 900 number that cost
1-900. Help me.
That's right. To this day, I still wonder if there was actually anybody who actually called that thing, because now $199 or $299 a minute, that's a lot of money.
I mean, some people did. Some people really did. I do think though that some people may have done it. It's like, you know, kids spending money on an iPhone or something that their parents didn't want them to, but it's just the equivalent of a different generation.
Yeah, we got all these like microtransactions right nowadays, and suddenly your credit card bill that you see is suddenly on the hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars. Yeah, I definitely. I can't maybe personally relate, but I can definitely see that. Andy, traversing the perils of the pod area, but we got that 300 from Skullwood's pinball room, so we're gonna basically spin all the things that we need to here in Dark World.
This will be a new check here on Andy's side, seeing the pod entrance. It is Spike Cave.
Oh, yuck.
That's a bad place for Spike Cave, because guess what? We're never checking that. I don't care who you are. Maybe Bread accidentally finds hammer and an invincibility item to get themselves to the end of it. But and before they go to the entrance, that would be nice. But going back to that is just, you've got to be in dire straits, I think.
Oh yeah. People already, I mean, even non-entrance, nobody wants to go back to the pod area for any reason, because it just takes forever. Here, I mean, you already know it's going to be bad. It's only for one check. Yeah.
Well, look shot for Bread. That'll be useful. Potion shop now for Andy. Has the information.
Yeah, potion shop. Early on, certainly going to be pretty nice, especially with that bottle that Andy has, probably soon to be for Bread as well. If we ever need some extra safeties or resources, of course, turning in the mushroom to go into Light World is a little bit more tedious, but at least we know in this case where to cash it in. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, you want to check that entrance too. So like,
for sure. Yeah.
At this point, you'll be able to just like throw it in whenever we need to. But going to the dark shopping mall on Andy's side, down to 1 heart.
I'm so scared.
This is like, I don't know if this is better or worse. There's no crabs, but
yeah, but there are things that are worse than crabs, right?
like that thing. I thought he touched it. I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
We got a 2-check cave here. Gonna go Waterfall Cave. Hyrule Castle, big key. Good to find before we find Hyrule Castle, and a TR small. There's a lot of those, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. TR small keys. I think there's 6 total. Andy gonna find a little bit of extra bomb farming. Checking the prize packs for the rats. Not a heart.
Not a Frederick fan.
No.
Frederick's getaway home.
Unfortunately, yeah. The key rat might be also on his last legs in this mode as well. Andy looking like he was thinking about it. I don't think we have enough. We might have enough resources, but I don't think he wants to necessarily try
It's too slow, I think, in his mind.
We have definitely seen chests or something like progression being in that first chest after you're required to go kill 2 ball and chain guards plus 2 blue same bolt guards. So hopefully that's not going to be happening for this seed.
Well, we are taking a little journey here into Light World. Gonna get a few brand new entrances to peek at on Bread's side.
Yeah, we also got that mirror early on, both for Andy and Bread. So this is gonna be. I know people don't really like to bunny walk a lot of times, especially inverted, but at least we have the mirror this time around. So you're not necessarily wasting all of your efforts. Maybe just partially. So.
Partial wastage. Speaking of wastage, Hookshot Cave.
If we are ever going to be able to get... Oh no, I guess we still can't get into Super Bunny. Super Bunnies can't use hook shots.
No, they can't. And we can't use bombs either, so we can't go through the connector. Yeah. Maybe there is a way to come through it the other way. We don't know yet, but we are running low. Andy going to be going through the Lionels. Does an okay job. Not the best, but an okay job.
Yeah. You definitely can see this isn't his first time with inverted. Trying to take less damage from the fireballs, so we can kind of damage boost ourselves over. The Lionels that do 4 hearts of damage. Yeah, so once we get over there, it's okay. Brett's okay. We're gonna try and get C-shape house in K45 location. We got it. All right, Brett's happy. I see the boots dust.
I'm happy.
We're 20 rupees richer.
I don't have to come back here. Brett can scratch it off the list. And Andy with that lamp now going to be finding DM Descent. He's going to take it because, I mean, quite frankly, it's his only option at this point. Unless he wants to save and quit. I think that might be a fool's errand. But we're going to go through here. We'll see where we're popping out. Oh, hey.
It's nice. Desert.
Awful place.
Yes. Correct. Well, at least we haven't been here before. Oh, we're so... All right, Brett is going into Eastern.
Anybody got a Will WC emote real quick here? You know, Bunny Revival or Lost here for Bread as we go into Eastern?
Now, of course, with key drop, as we kind of seen earlier before in other tournaments, slightly more value because we can get double Dark Square pot key. That's an additional check over key sanity that we have. So I kind of don't really see Bread spending his extra small key to do Eastern Palace big key chest, but yeah, at least we have something.
I don't see that happening either, unless it's a complete accident, and I don't, you know, Bread's a really good player, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think unless you're maybe just, you know, here for the fun of it, which Brett certainly could still be, you're probably willing, if you're willing to check all the boxes for all the settings, you're probably okay at this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're gonna go to the curiosity shop for Andy. Let's see if there's any fun things here. Hype Cave.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty fun thing.
I get excited, but you never know. It may not even be anything. Oh, that's a moon pearl.
Oh, that's a very important thing. Another bottle, another cape. Okay, we did see Bread find bumper cave connector. Couldn't get through it because no cape because you only got the front section. But yeah, with this cape that Andy had, we're definitely gonna be able to go through that connector. Yeah, and speaking of that pearl though, we can go back in now to do a chess game.
That's true. That was a medallion. That was Quake. And
Big medallion.
also GT.
Oh wow, we're finding a lot of good things. I can't really
North
do very
Dark
much
World.
in GT. Yeah, right now, unless we of course find a hammer or Samaria. Looks like the answer is no. Andy gonna scout the torch. Looks like he's at least gonna take a peek. We can also get conveyor cross pot key, like where you normally kind of take the key steal. That is gonna be another check, so more incentive to come over here. But that's kind of it. No hammer. We can't really move on.
That's a big key to this
Oh my
dungeon.
Oh no!
Are you
right.
serious?
Neither of these guys is named Zelga or Wall Kicks. We are safe. At least certainly for Bread.
Listen, I don't know about that. Andy may never go in there.
All right, okay. All right, we might be sticking a Zandy for Andy this time around. We'll see what happens.
Zandy's son.
Great. I can't wait.
All right, that's a small key.
Too. Okay,
TR.
okay. Yeah, that first key is really nice.
This is technically in logic.
Yeah,
too,
yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, big chest or big key opens up this dark Igor.
Okay, gotta do this like kind of carefully. Only there's another pot. We're fine. I mean, we could always respawn the pots too, but
Yeah,
4 bombs. All right. But Andy now going to be able to do a lot of entrances over on East Dark World with that hook shot and the Moon Pearl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Moon Pearl is certainly one of the larger items, of course, right? Coupled with that mirror, Andy's going to be able to do a lot of things very efficiently. And he's going to rescue the old man as a pug.
I mean, he's doing it the way,
see.
yeah, the way the game devs intended, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right, but speaking of the Bread, I'm going to go pick up our Smith friend. Given that we're gonna go back in Light World, I guess as a bunny, the Smith is just like, yo, I'm solidarity all the way, sort of.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. The Smith is even smaller than the Pokeball as a sprite. Oh wow, that's a very nice.
Actually, funny.
Yeah. All right, Bread is also going to come up to a potentially in logic check, which is the bottle vendor. I saw kind of some murmurings in chat earlier. The bunny people are more than welcome to take your money. Whether or not you actually get the return on the money for the services is a little bit more questionable, but I believe the bottle merchant's honest.
Yeah, bottle merchant definitely. Hey, the real boots!
Oh, the real boots! Nice job, Andy. Tiles 1 for desert. We're going to see in this case where it is. Oh, we got blue mail. Okay. Oh, okay,
not
just
quite,
on the mountain.
Not quite a 2024 unhinged play to get boots, but getting them around the 20-some minute mark to, kind of get through everything. Always a welcome thing. I'm pretty sure Bread's not too far off from those either. Bread's kind of running out of things. Going to be getting that pearl soon. And then there's a lot of stuff on the mountain like Andy kind of went towards.
Yeah. Yeah, Bread also knowing that you get Super Bunny states when you get an item. So we saw him dash a little bit early in Light World. Yeah, we got a sword in Tavern. Oh, super nice.
Very huge.
Okay, Andy also finding some really nice entrances as well. Finding the dam, definitely very much required. And we saw in his tracker, all dungeons. Can scout a Lost Woods drop down. It is 50 rupees. We are never seeing that thing again.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Clear Mouse.
I'm listening.
This is also enemy drop shuffle, yeah? Like, as in, we got to kill all these enemies.
We do not need to kill all the overworld enemies. The ones that normally drop keys in dungeons, those are the ones we got to go after.
Okay, all right. We're not doing full enemy drop shuffle. We're doing.
No. We're doing just like kind of key droppy, like basically just within their dungeons. Yeah, there's no blue square anywhere.
Oh, I didn't know if we'd have some blue square going on. Okay, not going to be that long then. I thought it was going to be much longer due to that.
Enemy drop might be more of a, let's see, eclectic, experimental mode. You know, kind of more of a fusion. Yeah. Out there type of style. That
Fusion.
maybe,
Yeah.
we're not ready for yet.
I'm ready for it. I'm always ready.
I mean, we all are. I bet actually, honestly, if Andy and Bread had the option of doing enemy drop, like with the blue squares, got to kill everything, they would have picked it.
You know, I don't think they'd have done it if well, maybe Bread, but Andy probably wouldn't have if he'd have read the rules right.
Okay.
But
the consequences of one's actions. All right, Brett's actually doing a very nice job with these walking laser skips. It's actually kind of a nice, interesting quirk for a lot of entrance runners, as they. I know it's a good portion of entrance runners actually do laser skips better without the boots, just walking versus with the boots, because you don't always get that privilege or the ability to start with boots.
All right, so Andy gonna go into Hookshot Cave, gonna be able to get all 4 of the items. Will they be good? Will they be bad?
Yeah, so far
I don't know, but it looks like I was about to be sad, but we got a glove, so we'll take those.
Good. All right, Bread. In Blind's hut, finding, I think that's what, Pyramid Fairy maybe? One of the fairies got his higher castle small key. So Bread is doing certainly an excellent job of being efficient, right? You've got the mirror. That's pretty much like a pearl proxy, which is really great. He doesn't have to leave any of these things, behind. It's just like what unfortunately is with the Andy, because he has the pearl, right? He doesn't have to kind of go back and forth and kind of do all these screen transitions. Andy's gonna kind of like incremental time over Bread until Bread gets that pearl.
Well, we got Thieves Town, and we can't really.
And we got a small key.
Yeah, we can do. I don't know how deep I want to go. Man, this is tough. This is big tough. I'm washed, so I don't know what to tell people to do here, but we'll see what Andy does. He might be washed too. Still, we don't know.
The key drop is not an easy mode to. When you consider what kind of decisions you got to make. These are really got to be things that you're willing to commit to partially being able to clear dungeons, going further into things that might be a time loss if there's nothing there. But looks like Andy is going to leave. Yeah.
Well, okay. Bread's actually doing this bunny walking, Bread is actually finding a decent amount of items. Nothing, game breaking right now as far as the logic, but, getting things done efficiently while doing the bunny walk, we talked about it can be slow. It has that sword too, so gonna be able to do some damage to enemies once we finally get in some places.
Yeah, he might be kicking himself a little bit because he did all of this like mirror entry with Super Buddy States, and then he's literally gonna just find the pearl right here and be like, oh well, I guess I didn't need to do all of that. But of course, good news for Brad is that he is going to, if he continues on to his light world travels, he's going to be able to have the pearl with him, and so he doesn't have to do that anymore.
Also, this smith has been in it for the long haul, because I don't think we haven't found the smith. So
we have not. No, we have.
Surely it will become available.
Maybe we're just here with companion pass, right? You ever have like Southwest? Like top tier, like flying privileges, right? Like their best thing if you fly, I don't know, 100,000 miles or whatever with them for a year, you get a companion pass. So it's like you and a buddy can just travel for free basically for a year. I think this is what the Smith is doing with Bread.
Man, that's nice. We lost the Smith. I think was.
That's right. Oh no, that's right.
That was a follower for just a moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a temporary follower. It's not part of follower shuffle for those of you who've played the mode. But I believe here, Uncle does count as somebody who will unfortunately send the Smith back to its original location.
Oh, Blind's hut is here too. All right, 5 items await us. Small key to Ice Palace. Compass to Desert. Big key, that's to Swamp. Always love to see that before you get in there. Another compass to Dark Palace, but we are going to get maybe $30, maybe 15. Looks like we're getting 30.
50.
Make it 50. Yeah. I can math. It's hard to do sometimes,
right.
but at least I can today.
Yeah, we got some nice buffer. We've already done the smith. Sorry, we haven't done the, we've already done dig game. That's probably, and we've already done Kiki. Those are certainly our two larger money sinks. But of course, Andy, I don't think he's gone back and done chess game. We're probably gearing up to do Zora of some type. So always gonna be a little bit nice to have some cash with us.
Unfortunately, no glove here for Bread, so not going to be able to do those two entrances we just walked past.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we have here? Just a heart piece in that drop down, so nothing of consequence. We did find the arrow game. No X99 Dream today.
Yeah, looks like we're pretty well stocked on cash. Okay, Agina, probably the end of our trip. We might be going over to the Eastern Palace area as well for Andy after this. Bread also having a healthy amount of cash with him. This might be his trick over to, well, no, maybe not Zora because we don't have glove or flippers, as you mentioned. He does not have that glove from Hookshot Cave.
But finding Saint, we are going to open the chest, say hi to Zelda, and say hi to Back of Escape.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we got some bombs back here.
Do we say hi to Frederick though? We're gonna go say hi to Frederick.
Oh, man.
I mean, this is an item, Clear Mouse. What are you gonna do? You gotta do it.
I know.
And that's a key to GT. So we got an ice key on Andy's side at the same time. Frederick sacrificed his life for us.
For GT.
That was from the potion shop turn in. There's a desert small and an ice big in Back of Escape. So some goodies in this little area.
Yeah, that's definitely very nice to see. Oh, and Andy gets a nice sword from the real boots.
That's right. So that's sword 2 between the two of them.
Yeah, Brett also kind of showing us that in inverted, you do see people actually exiting, saying the intended way, as opposed to maybe just saving quitting or mirroring or something else. Because yeah, it's hard to give up your light world access, because your light world start points are very few and far between.
True.
Yeah, I don't think we found Ice Palace yet, but given that we're gonna have Ice Palace big, Ice Palace small key, maybe you're looking for that fire rod or bombos or something. That might be a viable option to actually go take a dive for.
True.
Especially when it's so hot out.
Well, with 2025 being here, like, you know, have we not found a way to melt the freezer with the lamp yet? Like, is that possible?
That's an excellent point. We should bring this up. We maybe get like a super lamp too.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm ready for a link between worlds. Let's go.
That's right.
All right. So both runners kind of covering each other's tracks. Andy going to make use of that desert big that he has found, and yeah, he's gonna be heading in here to get this big chest. I think he did see the torch already. So I think it's like $20 or something.
Oh, maybe it wasn't anything. Yeah. They both came here super early. Desert was their first connectors that they were able to see. They definitely got map chest as well.
Is a GT small, so we are gonna run Andy going to right side.
Yeah, I'm gonna see in this case where probably this connector takes it. Oh, we might have already exited this. No more small keys, of course. That small key door is very dangerous to open, especially if you want to all dungeons. If you open that door and you need to go beat Lammo, you are going to need all 4 Desert Keys, which might be a bit more of a hunt for you. Hey, how convenient, sick kid.
Oh man, lazy kid in his retirement.
Yeah,
hanging out, just chilling over in the Ice Rod Cave area. Say hi to Dunka for us.
Yeah, that's right. Andy remembering that this is inverted, so we can, in fact, mirror over to Dark Shopping Mall.
He's
All right, Brett?
covering his head there. I think he walked into his portal not wanting to. All right, Thieves and Desert are 5/6 crystals today.
All right, sounds good.
And Bread also going to mirror out. Neither one of them, Clear Mouse, checked that pot. And I know that's a time investment, but you see, I've seen runners like to check the pot at least if they have that big key.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, did Brett just check the pot?
Wait, what? Did I? Okay, was it? Am I blind? I guess I'm blind.
Maybe what he did was when he was he checked it before doing compass chest and big key chest, maybe. Like he did like the front first into the back and then came back and did the front four.
See, I told you Bread was a good player.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Bread did it the right way. You do that before you check the fourth chest.
That's right. Did we just get a map to swamp? Is that what we got with an out of logic?
Looks like
check?
it.
No boots, no book today for Hobo. All right, Brett's got a little indecision here on the mountain. Thinking about what he wants to do. Classic case inverted. Doesn't matter if you throw entrance in the mix or not. We are gonna be climbing this thing. Get your frequent flyer / punch cards out.
I'm ready.
We'll be here for a while.
I'm gonna get my companion pass.
That's right. Yeah. Pub sub. Do they have reward programs? Like if you buy 10 subs, get an 11th free or something?
I don't know. I don't have a Publix near me, sadly.
That is unfortunate.
Not yet. Oh, Andy mirroring into the good old ledge.
This is how we know people don't play inverted, is nobody knows where to mirror from anywhere in the light world to the dark world. So
how dare you call out inverted this way as such a great mode that it is.
Yeah, that's why. Actually, I was actually very curious to see how many people picked inverted this time around. I didn't get a count, but it was more people than I thought there would be.
I'm curious. The more important survey is to ask the players that did pick it. Did you pick it because you want to play it, or because you thought you would be okay playing it, like in Andy's shoes?
All right, we don't see a map on Zora Ledge. Andy probably not gonna do. Well, I don't even think he can get it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he can actually get it on his equipment. But we're not gonna need it.
I don't think you need to get it, especially because like it's all dungeons.
Yeah, it's all dungeons too. That's true. Yeah, and there's also no like map compass logic here for Doors Branch. So.
All right, GT small for a whole lot of money and nothing in chest 1 for Bread. Off we go. Back to the light mountain. Wait a minute. Did Andy actually do East? Did I miss Andy doing East Death Mountain? I don't have any of that checked off on my entrance tracker, but if I'm Bread, I'm doing that. Like I have the hook shot. I have the goodies to get me there.
Yeah, I also don't remember seeing Andy over there either. I guess when Bread eventually goes over there, we will find out if there's anything important that either Andy has or has missed.
All right, real boots now for Bread.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Smile on their face.
That's right. Yeah. I was gonna say, with this small key picked up, it's gonna go a little bit further into BMO's pot.
Mm-hmm. Man, we could get another desert small right here. It'd be a little weird, but we could do it. Oh, it's a big key.
Man, it is a big key. Ooh, it's a pod. That is a very nice big key to have.
We love finding Days clouds. Precious.
So early too.
I know.
If Days could find the pod big key under 40 minutes every seed, he would be like a super cloud at that point. But also, I think he would just be extremely happy.
He would be, instead of a Days cloud, a cumulonimbus cloud, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. Andy's got a couple checks here that Bread couldn't do, unfortunately, because he didn't have the glove at the time. But yeah, we found back of Skull Woods. Nothing really that we could do outside of the bridge chest. Just got a map to this dungeon. Very, very exciting. Yeah, no fire rod, no lamp. No skull with small key. One skull with small key. Yeah, not gonna be worth it.
All right, 2 entrances here. Chicken Hut, one of our favorites.
Huh?
No one's picking that pot up.
I was gonna ask, yeah, do you think any of the chickens will be rescued today? I think the
They
answer is
should
like
be,
no.
but they won't be.
By the way, Berna picked up on Chicken House. If we ever want to go back to pod entrance and Spike Cave, that is now an option for us.
TR, our green pendant, and a swamp small that'll get us in the door a little bit. Oh, the flippers. This is like a nice little care package for the swamp starter package.
Yeah, and plus we get the hook shot super early. Always want to have the hook shot before you go into swamp for a variety of reasons, right? We got certainly Specky Clip that happened, that was discovered, but also because of Specky Clip, we can save 1 whole key out of 6. That is actually huge in key drop, as we've seen.
It is. It actually makes the mode playable in swamp.
Yes. All right, Andy, get in the back of his escape. All of his nice little goodies. And Brett, it's gonna take over another connector. I don't know if we've actually seen this. Yeah, but it doesn't actually, I don't remember Andy doing any of the stuff in Chicken House. He doesn't have the swamp. Yeah, he didn't have the swamp stuff. He doesn't have the TR knowledge. But we did get this connector over here, which is just a map. Okay, all right. We never have to come back to chess game.
We love it.
Yeah, Hyrule Castle map. Totally very, very helpful for us.
All right, so the item on the desert ledge, also poopy. We don't like it. It's not even good.
Yeah. We started out, as with most inverted starts, a 3 hearts dark world, a little bit dangerous. But right now, somehow we have amassed like 7 hearts. Speaking of swamp, by the way, here we are.
Here.
We are
2
going
small
in.
keys.
Yeah, this is really nice to be able, because I think we actually go all the way to the lobby, and then unless we find another, of course, key to this dungeon in here, we can't really move forward. But this is going to be already a lot of checks for Bread.
I mean, we get some, we could get some major progression potentially.
Yeah.
We could, we might actually get another swamp small too.
Yeah.
That puts you in a conundrum of like, what do I do here? That's a big key, and that's to TR.
Still very much required. Yeah, all these nice big keys showing up early. You really happy to see them. Yeah, Brett's gonna demonstrate exactly. We don't need a key to unlock that door. We're gonna go straight to the lobby.
Andy's having a think
making
moment.
A face.
All right, that's a TR small there in the swamp big chest. Andy finding Ice Palace in the back of Skullwoods area. Having the foresight to remember that you have to mirror there in this mode with the zelgawoods.
Yeah.
Ice rod for Bread. You love to see it. Not something that's super required at the moment, but definitely going to be needed today.
That will alleviate so much mental stress in the end game when you're inevitably looking for that ice rod or CT4, but it's one of the 4 too. All right, Brett's gonna maybe give Bomb Spooky a try here.
I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, this is great. I don't know what kind of setups people have here, but looks like maybe Brett's got something.
I thought he saved and quit. I was about to absolutely cry.
Oh no, that would be so bad.
Is he too far right?
I have no idea, dude. I need a bomb
expert on this. I should not be
expert here. Yeah, what it does look like to me is what he's trying is that he's using that first bomb in order as a timer. So then when the first bomb goes up, he can throw the second bomb and hopefully gets it. Oh, he gets it first try, dude.
Incredible.
Nice. Wow. Dude.
That's a desert small, but now we're also going to be able to swim and get the left side swamp. So this is actually pretty huge. I mean, the keys are going to be available, but if you were to get, progression here, make your game and your life a bit easier. It can help you deduce the logic a bit too.
Yeah, I think Brett forgot that he was supposed to drain the water.
You know, if I'd be so excited.
It's true, true. Yeah,
getting
yeah.
bomb spooky on first try, I would totally forget to do it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get all the excitement. Yeah, bomb spooky is, of course, we've seen just with all the other, many other tricks in the game, it is frame perfect. So to be able to get this is also quite difficult to get.
Andy getting his master sword, nodders, big nodders there from Andy.
Yeah, I think, didn't we find a connector over to the top of the cast? I can't remember if we did, but that is
yes.
Yeah, available for Andy now.
Well, we came out of that one, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, all right, never mind then. Never mind.
Hey, there's the Smith.
Smith.
Dude, that actually is cheap.
Wow.
Bread.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
like that was the one entrance, and he couldn't get it because of the bunny.
Yeah. Exactly. Couldn't slash anything with our sword. Okay, we're gonna get some new checks both for Andy and Bread. Shovel turns into 20 rupees. Oh, Big Key GT. Left side swamp 100% required? Question mark. Oh, it is all dungeons? Yeah. So we're gonna have to beat Agatu today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have those fifth swamp keys show up, or some see for Bread do. We're gonna go and gonna get good 4 keys. Yeah, those people who want to skip left side swamp today might be in for a bit of a disaster. So hopefully they're not gonna have it to Andy. Oh yeah, this is also a connector I believe that Bread did not take here with Super Bunny. Partially, I think because he wanted to continue his light world journey as a bunny, but also so they would take him away from here. But yeah, maybe Andy's willing to go through this connector.
Well, Andy is going to go to Eastern, so now the decision. He's taking a deep breath. Oh, he's leaving.
Okay.
If he's waiting for that Eastern big, I got some bad news for you, brother. You gonna be big mad.
Yeah, this is. I think he's gonna go pick up the Smith. We are seeing a mirror. Good, no mirror bonking.
Oh yes, sprinkle and shower me with your bits.
Oh my gosh.
Just wanted to stop by and say Andy sucks.
Thanks, Solsky.
Thank you, Solsky.
Hammer wasn't even on Zora today.
Well, we're gonna turn in Smith. We're taking our L's today. And we're
looks like just Harpies today. On the Smith. But yeah, that does open up purple chest if we eventually get back here, like right now, in fact.
We do get that, I don't know if Andy did it, I missed it if he did, but Bread checking the shovel. It's just $20.
Yeah. Andy got that on his way to the Smith. He came from the South. So we're good. Yeah, this might be also one of Brett's opportunities to go and pick up the Smith again. Take him on trip number 2. Looks like no, never mind. Until he finds the bush-covered house, in which case he might just literally go straight back and get the Smith.
Yeah, seeing that Bread not... I figured Bread would go get it. Okay, well. Joke ruined, I guess, but we're gonna press onward.
Mimic Cave. I assume Andy saw that at some point. No hammer, of course. We also did find the front of Turtle Rock as well. No Samaria, but both of these guys got boots. I don't know how committed they feel. But maybe it's not really worth it. You really will just get one check, which is Compass. You don't even have the Fire Rod in order to do Roller Room, so...
Yeah. Alright, so we are going to get the Smith now. Bread going to be getting his heart piece.
Yeah,
Andy getting his Hyrule Small and $20 to go with it.
Yeah, I think. Let me check his tracker real quick. He has 2 Hyrule Castle keys. I'm pretty sure he also has the big key to Hyrule Castle. So I don't know if I don't know if he's more incentivized to kind of leave Frederick alone and go to the front of Escape because he can get Zelda style as well.
I will join you in the crusade to spare Frederick's life if you could tell me where from escape is to
That
use
is a
the
great
keys.
question. We will find that. I'm sure one of these guys will find that for us.
My key rat for an entrance.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, we are getting purple chest here.
Yeah,
from
nice
Bread.
little, nice little high
Oh,
five.
from both
going
of them.
on.
All right, let's go. All right, they're making a left turn. They're racing. This is a race within a race.
Yeah, I can't tell from Andy's palette shuffle. Is he in Light World or Dark World?
He is in Light World. He is literally a screen behind. Oh, this is so slow now. He's lost. He's not gonna catch up now. It's too much.
Oh.
We're in the final screen. Bread with a commanding lead.
Yeah, these rocks also slow you way down too.
Pulling into victory lane to get Canis and Maria.
Maria, that is a very nice find. Certainly very much required. Front of TR, anybody? We're literally just there.
So to answer a chat question as we diverge, Frederick is the key rat in the back of Escape. Since people were like, who is Frederick? I don't know how it came to be. I think that might be more of a Clear Mouse question, but
It was originated by Ack the Boker.
oh, okay.
Yes. All right, Andy, gonna go back and take Super Bunny. I believe this will be our first time seeing the Super Bunny connector traverse the entirety, and of course the items themselves.
Was this over Light World Ice Rod Cave or whatever? Oh, there's a pull.
Yeah, the book's pretty nice. Hard required to get into the Desert Palace entrance. No mirroring from Meyer area shenanigans. All right, Andy's got some nice connectors over here. We got what is this, Turtle Rock? Hey, look, we found a Hyrule Castle.
You did it.
Andy did it. We did it.
Well, you called it out, so you found it.
That's how it works.
It is. All right. So unfortunately, to get here, unless there's another way to get through, like the west or the east, we're gonna have to go through Super Bunny each time. Hey, there's mitts.
Oh yeah, mitts are a really nice find there for Andy. Mitts also kind of enhances the power of that flute. You can now actually lift like the mitts locked rocks, right? Ice Palace, Meyer, in order to kind of get into the Light World easier.
Yeah. All right, so the 5/6 crystal info now for Bread. We'll be knowing where to go. Head shake out of Andy there, showing us all how to not do that room. But Bread getting that Hyrule Castle big key as well. So we'll be able to do this on the current path they're on, I believe. Maybe not.
My question is though, like Bread only had, I think we've only seen 2 total Hyrule Castle keys, right? So, and Bread spent one already?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got a small key to Ice Palace and Zelda Cell. And ooh, Swamp small key. Okay, that's actually really good for Andy. And whenever he does case, finds Swamp Palace, maybe more incentivized to do left side. If he has the more keys, the merrier.
So I see that Pod is a crystal based off that C.
I see.
300 bucks in the first chest. We are going to be able to do a bit of this dungeon. Could do right side as well.
Yeah, Brett's got 2 potions. I also don't know how comfortable he is with mimic clipping, but I'm assuming he definitely knows potion camera unlock. So we're definitely gonna be able to get this. Oh!
There's that second Eastern small.
Wow. All right. Well, we're just gonna need that bow, and then back over we go. But as you did mention before, if Andy is waiting for the Eastern Palace big key, we might be in for a bit more of a wait there.
This is absolutely hilarious. So that second Hyrule Castle entrance.
Yeah, that is
really poopy spot. Let's see where the third one is gonna be.
Yeah, that's a not connect. This is our only saving grace. Where is this?
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Oh, so the only way into Hyrule Castle is through
It's Super Bunny.
Oh
I love
my
it.
gosh.
I hate it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Although Andy doesn't have to go back there unless there's something here we can't finish, and nothing of value. He's
No,
also going to be able to use this book unless he forgets. It doesn't look like he is. Get a GT small there on Bread's side.
You're getting a lot of GT keys. Now you might wonder, like, oh, all these GT keys are showing up. Must be something GT. Maybe. We haven't found GT. Oh no, we have found GT yet. But we have no hammer, and I think like how key drop logic works is like there's stuff in logic with the 0 keys, 1 key, and then like 7 keys. So I think all these need to show up. Oh, Andy's getting all these swamp keys. Ooh, it's really nice.
Another
to see.
one.
Bombo's tablet kind of paying off here.
Turtle's Room for Bread, just $20. Going to be heading down into the rupee basement. Not going to be worrying too much about collecting money. We're going to get a little bit and some out of the chest.
Money.
$50. A red shield to go with it. Flip Hill and Relkin are so upset right now about having shields, but I'm sure it'll be nice when we have to fight blind and a stray fireball may cross our path.
All right, friend of desert entrance, by the way, that Andy's the book on. Spiral Cave. Let's see in this case if there's anything good here. Another swamp key, dude.
Oh, another castle tower is small there. That's in the pod big chest.
All right, certainly 100% necessary. We've got, I think, what, 3 now on Brett's side? Check first chest. I don't know how... We're probably not going to check the rest.
Another desert small, too. Up to 3 of those bad boys.
Yeah, and, okay. We do have Desert Bat. We have Desert Pal's big key. Bread can, in fact, go beat Lambo right now and go claim his crystal.
First on the board, potentially, at the 57-minute mark. Little after, you know, but...
Yeah, and there are 2 items back there. There's tiles 2 and the item on Lambo. So that might be a consideration for Bread. We're gonna skip out on the compass. No, not gonna be worth our time, unfortunately, being picked up. Andy, though, 1 Desert Palace small key. We're gonna go get tiles 1. Or sorry, not tiles 1. Bimos. And get his pod big as well. Oh yeah, this is actually force required, right? I mean, not force, but like you want this pod big. Yeah.
I mean, this is good. Bread has done this, so you know, even if you could have found a way to put this off, you know, it's not going to hurt Bread for going in a little early.
Yeah. All right, looks like Andy's gonna kind of hook over to do the rest of East Death Mountain. I think we mentioned that. Yeah, you mentioned this before. He's gonna get Chicken House and Saha, Turtle Rock knowledge, more swamp keys. So he's gonna actually. So this is gonna work out really well for Andy. I think there's another swamp key in Saha. So when he goes and finds swamp, I think Brett's just kind of stumbled upon it. Andy is gonna be able to full clear like the entirety of the dungeon.
Andy also gonna be able to check this entrance, and it's a 5 entrance.
Oh
cave.
wow! Excellent point. The myths from Hyrule Castle is in logic. We don't need any Hyrule Castle small keys for it.
Gonna get a small key here off the NPC. That's, I think, in Castle Tower 3. A hammer. We finally can do some more fun things. Another small. That's the pod. Maybe we'll let him go a little deeper.
These are some really good finds for Andy.
He'll get his green pendant information here. Turtle Rock. And this will give him another swamp small and his flippers. So that puts him at 5. Clear Mouse, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's enough where you don't even have to bomb Spooky.
That's right. Yeah. Andy's gonna be able to just use the key as long as he specky clips in. We're good to go for the entirety of the clear.
I feel like there's more than just that Castle Tower key in Swamp Palace right now.
Oh, hopefully. There were some. Yeah, what was back there? Wait, a GT Big. GT Big was on left side swamp. Yeah, yeah. So he's definitely.
Oh, it's GT Big. You're right. My bad. I thought it was a CT small, but we also did get that ice rod in there. But that's
that's right. Yeah, that's
not
right.
left side.
Right. Yeah, I think Andy would be very happy. I mean, just like anybody else playing this game, to be able to find a fully clearable dungeon. Only got to visit there once when you got all the equipment for it. Once you first get there, it's gonna be super happy. All right, but Andy's thinking. He's thinking about where he wants to go. What have we left behind? What gaps have we not filled?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, we've kind of shot Swiss cheese holes all in this map. GT small,
as is the nature of inverted.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like kind of throw something at the wall, hope it sticks. Cross your fingers. With the lamp, though, I guess, Andy, you're gonna go to back of Skull Woods. It's a crystal, so at the 1 hour mark, maybe gonna be on the board.
Kind of curious to know what this fire rod is, but yeah, Andy's got. Yeah, I think this is really nice. We can basically just kind of run over to Skull Woods. We've got everything out of the front of Skull Woods that we possibly don't need any more keys, and here we are. Right, we're gonna be able to get a crystal. We're gonna get a couple more checks back here. Brad's looking. He's gonna follow Bumper Cave Connector with that cape that we had, and it just goes here, no problem.
So item on the Gibdo here in the back room. It's going to be a map, and that is to Thieves Town.
All right, looks like Brett's gonna take the Super Bunny connector over, so he's gonna get all of his Hyrule Castle stuff. He is gonna miss out on the Swamp Small Key. Probably not gonna matter too much. He just needs what, 2 more, I think.
Moth not playing kind in that corner up against the spikes, but Andy utilizing that block, getting it done. $20 is the reward, and crystal number 1 of the match at the 102 mark.
Yeah, solid progress.
Slow progress, but we're making progress.
This and for inverted 80 keys, starting kitchen sink stuff, I think this is good progress.
Look, I mean, I'm in a good mood because I literally thought it was enemy drop, like every single enemy. So in the underworld, like blue square nightmare. So this is fine. I was prepared for the worst.
It can still be pretty bad, but yes, that what the scenario you're describing, going from that is definitely not that.
Oh yeah.
Andy making use of those myths that we got in Hyrule Castle, which Brett's gonna pick up here very shortly. You gotta go check out some connectors, maybe.
All right, and that P at the top left gonna indicate that Andy did eat a pub sub earlier. Also that this is going to be a pendant, but he will have all that he needs to get left side. He could forget.
Oh no, that would be bad.
It would be bad. We've seen Andy and, you know, among other runners, do some dumb things, for lack of better phrasing. But we'll have to wait and see. Pay attention. Mitts incoming here for Bread.
All right, Bread's also not gonna go spend the key to do boomerang, a chest, and guard.
Not sure what Andy was trying there with that first bomb.
It was a practice bomb.
It was a new setup. New setup.
Brett's also getting his knowledge about, man, these Hyrule Castle entrances are real terrible. That was my only way into the castle. All right, but yeah, then I don't think Brett's gonna be really miss out on anything. He was just a swamp small back there. I think it was also ice small, but there are plenty of them out there. I'm sure he doesn't need that one. So we're gonna continue on. The most important part, of course, is he's gonna get those mitts. We're gonna continue onwards. Did we check Kingstone? I assume no. Maybe Andy did. I don't remember when he got the mitts. But I'm gonna assume that Bread is gonna do this.
No.
He's gonna do that entrance. So
Did not.
okay. All right, yeah. Andy also coming in here with Cane of Samaria. The Bread didn't have earlier. Slightly smoother, a little faster. Diver down. All because the nature of Samaria. Just is faster than waiting for the bomb. That's it.
Listen, it doesn't matter to me. I think
Doesn't matter?
Bread got the ultimate swag points. Tournament race, first try. Got it
Yeah, oh
done.
yeah. 100%. Andy, oh my god, that always scares me. Whenever somebody misses that, it is somewhat catastrophic. But
Yeah, you
these
save
guys,
like little to no time doing that trick. But
like 3 frames or something. Yeah.
yeah, but when you fail it, it is like the ultimate mental damage. I wouldn't. I don't really know why I know that, but
I'm sure it wasn't from personal experience, right?
no, never,
Yeah, okay.
never.
All right.
GT big there for Andy. Gonna get $20 to go with it. Gonna get a pack of chips from the 7-Eleven on the way into GT with that big key.
Pretty nice. I could go for a bag of chips. Maybe Andy has some chips on with his pup sub.
Maybe. I mean, we are.
side.
The good news for you is if we got some chips right now, we're pretty far away from salt and vinegar as far as the arrow combination goes. Since there's no bow yet, we don't have to worry about silvers just yet.
Perfect.
But
Perfect.
all right,
I
coming
am kind
into
of curious. Yeah. Uh-huh.
the fight here for Bread.
Yeah, fighter sword. I don't think Andy had the hammer. It might be a longer fight. But well, Andy had the master sword. Yeah. So his fight was definitely.
Yeah, he did have the hammer.
Yeah, but he had a second sword, which
Right.
Man, where was library? Library was somewhere, but that's where Andy got his sword from.
That's the eastern area. Half magic in the back.
Right. Yeah. Good point. That's right. I remember that now.
Down to 3 hearts here for
He's got the
Bread.
cape out.
Has used it a little bit. I think Bread has a potion. I would, yes.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
a blue
okay.
goo,
Okay.
making it real nice. I'd love to see that. And getting a Hera map. I wish it would tell us where Hera is. That's one of our outstanding dungeons we have not found yet. This is the part where you get a little shaky in this fight. Bread down to a little bit of magic, taking some hits. Got the attack where Moth went straight at him, but gets the job done.
Very
Gonna
nice. Yeah.
Crystal 1. And Andy doing the dash poke strats here with Master Sword. Got a few hits in that way. Crystal 1 for Bread, evening the crystal count up. This is all dungeons, so these pendants do matter. And this will be pendant 1 for Andy. Not of the green variety, but we get a small key as a consolation prize to Meyer. Those Meyer keys, Clear Mouse, actually super important in key drop mode.
Right. Yeah. Definitely hear you for that. In fact, actually, you do need 2 keys to do Meyer left side. We do a fire source. Hard required. So very glad to see these, especially these early Meyer keys. All right.
Well-
Yeah. As you mentioned, dungeon number 2 down for Andy. Bread, very understandably, Russian to GT. No hammer quite yet.
I think we may see Andy going there too with the hammer. Okay, prove me wrong. We're going right side TR. We're gonna check this big chest and maybe the next one.
Yeah, that's right. We can get Crystal Roller. We got the TR Big Key. We don't have a Fire Rod. Probably the one limiting thing, of course, to beat Trinex. Yeah, but I mean, having the hammer from Mini Moldorm Cape, which was mid-slocked on East Death Mountain, the 80 is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage at GT. Looks like we're going to maybe get Pokey 2, Chomps, some version of going back. I don't know how far Andy wants to go.
Yeah, we'll see. He could go pretty deep.
Yeah, meanwhile, Brett's just kind of chilling with our Samaria and Tile Room. Looks like he did open up the door to Compass Room, so we're probably going to go there afterwards. Didn't know if he necessarily wanted to commit one of his keys.
Gets a small key here. Piece of heart in the tile room for Bread.
Yeah, Andy committing to big key chest TR as well. Just 10 arrows. If only we had a bow to use these arrows on. Oh, Brett's also even gonna, yes, he gets a sequence breakout right side. Yeah. And this Master Sword is, that Andy's having is, Brett, I think, would really like to have it. So many things in GT just are just, they're very tanky.
They are. Another Ice Palace small. So Andy, gonna
We have 5 Ice
decide.
Palace please.
We got a few. Hey, look at that shield. Actually coming in clutch.
Yeah, good thing we went to the back of pod. I don't know what Brett would have done otherwise. All right, Andy, finally going in. With only one small key, no better position, or no different position than what Bread had when he came in earlier. So he's gonna give out the big key, he's gonna do all the stuff, but unfortunately no big key chest and no bow. Where do you think this bow is, Dante? Either bow.
I mean, it's tough. I'd say it's left side GT. Like,
Left side?
just
Okay.
give me the left side experience. Andy also coming into Eastern though, Clear Mouse, with one small key.
Yeah, not gonna really have very much other than just finding the big key to this dungeon. If there was anything else really of interest? Oh no, Bread. Oh, no.
Bread falling, unfortunate. I hate this room, just for what it's worth. It's not that bad.
It is.
But I hate it.
Right, Bread's just gonna use his real boots in order to kind of bonk over. Very understandable. We're looking like we're gonna come up to the Ice Armos fight without a bow.
We got the GT big too, so
true,
we got
that's
this.
true.
We got this chest plus Bob's, and then the Ice Armos fight, like you mentioned, but 3 items behind it.
Yeah, and I guess Bread doesn't have the hammer, so he's not gonna be worried about left side GT, as you said.
Right.
And yeah, but just keep in mind, while there are a lot of items over there, we still need 2 more keys to save for the climb. So
True. All right, Andy, what do? You got the big key. You make a face.
oh, and yeah,
Not happy.
not happy with this. All right, we're just gonna take things a little bit on the slow and steady part. A lot of fire sword slashes. Doing a good job, certainly very stable. Bread looking like he's gonna try and maybe clean things up a bit with Berna.
Yeah, I like this
Unfortunately,
strat here. Right, so Andy going to bail out of here. Bread taking down the last of the knights. 3 chests await. What do we get? $1. Another sword.
Yeah, we're happy with that sword. Arrow's a little insulting, but we're happy with the sword.
True. Okay, well, we're going to the front of, I guess we saw this earlier. I missed it, but
Yeah.
We're going-
Andy found it. Yeah, no Samaria. We're gonna get Compass Chest. We're also gonna get Poke 1, I think, as provided Andy's willing to spend the key.
oh, Clear Mouse, we go to
Almost.
Ice Palace.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I was like, we can open the front of Turtle Rock. That's what I first thought of. But you are 100% correct. We can now go into Ice Palace. Andy's got 5 keys, 5 small keys plus the big key. We're gonna be living large, and Samaria. So we're gonna be having quite
It's
a
in
ball.
it's in an absolutely trash spot too. If you're just joining us, we did on Andy's side go to the back of the Skullwoods area via the mirror, and that is where Ice Palace is because of the zelgawoods setting. That entrance can do things for us. We are getting a mimic clip here on Bread's side. I like the play.
Bread has demonstrated some really impressive tech over the course of the seed, right? Like, he did Bomb Spooky first try. We're mimic clipping on GT here. Like, He's a good player. He knows what he's doing.
We're a couple pixels in. We need a couple more here. This is one of those deals where if it kind of goes off the rails, it can, you know, it's like Master Sword Silverless. If something happens, you know, it's harder to get back on track in a race setting. There we go. Gonna take the mimics out, and Andy headed to Ice Palace, so got to keep our eyes peeled on both screens here.
Yeah.
We should add two more just to make it even harder to watch.
Imagine doing this as co-op. Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah, but while Bread is sequence breaking upper GT, like as daaanty mentioned before, this is all dungeons. This will have to be done eventually. He's got 2 keys. The bow really there for Bread seems more like a formality. He's got to do this anyway. So here we are. All
right, Pin Gator room time. First, Barry was nothing. $20.
I heard you say Pink Gator room. I'm pretty sure you said Pin Gator room, but I think it works.
I mean, Pink Gator, Pin Gator.
Yeah. I appreciated it, so.
All right, nice job for Bread. Getting it done. Up the tower we go.
Yeah, very well done for Bread. Sequence breaking out. Who needs a bow? Unless it's for Pod or Eastern. We don't care anymore.
All right, big square gonna give us a heart container. Big key here too in the H room. That's to Misery Meyer. Gonna need
very good finds.
that.
Yeah, you see Andy definitely nodders. We got the big key, got a couple small keys, got some Maria.
More nodders.
More nodders. Yeah, big key to Hera. Always glad to not leave that one behind.
Yeah, we found ice. The 2 dungeons we have not laid eyes upon are the Tower of Hera and the Misery Mire. Gotta find those 2 still.
Yeah, and I think with all of our equipment so far, maybe outside of the Mire entrance, what it looks like we need ether for, I think we should be able to get all of the entrances available to us.
Small key here.
Key. Speaking of Mire, yeah, always never sad to see an extra small key or 2.
That's right. Give me the garbage. I'm ready.
All right, Bread. All right, we've maneuvered out past the ice of G5. We are here fighting Lamos 2 before Lamos 1 with the ice rod. Yeah, Trina looks like he's saving a little bit of his magic. We are going to need a little bit more upstairs. Go light the torches. Maybe, of course, use it for whiz robes as well. This is why he's not using all of his ice rod shots. Yeah, nice spins. We have cleared out. Use no bow, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have any bows right now. They seem to be at quite a premium. We've already seen that. I don't even know if Bread-kun would have used the bow. Given that we don't have one. Did we get anything else here in ice, by the way? If
we've got just those keys. I mean.
Okay, all right.
Hey, another one.
Yeah.
Castle Tower. I think. Is that all 4?
That is all 4 between Bread and Andy. The last one I believe was in Pod Big Chest that Bread found earlier. But yeah, these are all 4 keys. Amazingly, we are not going to be in CT4 go mode or Ice Rod go mode.
I mean, it might be bow go mode the way we're going. There's a desert small. I mean, Bow is just going to be somehow behind Aga in the well. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe on Lamo, right? That's a very common place for it.
That would spite you, I think.
Yes.
Not many other people. But we are going to get 3 items here. We have Mini Helma. That's going to drop a key. That's nice. To this dungeon. Nice. Yeah. As you notice, no text box, no freeze in the game, no item fanfare. Gonna have 2 boss fights coming at you at the same time. One's for a dungeon prize. One's for headaches. Moldrum 2 on Bread's side, and in we go to Cold Stare for Andy. Does have Bombos. That's going to be nice, but that half magic completely useless in a way for phase 2 of this fight, except maybe if he decides to be someone who pulls out the cape. Heart Piece in Moldrum 2 chest for Bread. Not a whole lot lost there. Andy not in a good spot.
Scared. Dude.
Brother, pull
Okay.
out. You have a cape. And he used the blue goo. Someone enter this man in the mentor tournament.
It's like we wanted to use a little bit more hammer hits. Okay, we got there though. We got there. Outside of the castle tower key, which may not necessarily be immediate progression, we have achieved our second pendant. Have we read the pedestal, by the way, out of curiosity? I know
I don't think we have.
Okay, well, we got the
we
book.
haven't read it.
Yeah, well, we got the book, so...
We also didn't get a fire rod inside.
True. I
so-
demand my rule of fire.
All right, I got 2 down. Technically, that's a dungeon prize, we'll call it, because it's got to be done. But this is also going to be a drop down. Never mind. Andy checked the other end of this, and I don't think it was of any consequence.
Okay. We are
Okay.
going back to Hype Cave?
Andy doesn't remember where anything is.
All right. I was like, what did we leave behind? We already got a pearl.
I think he's trying to go to GT.
Oh,
Which is-
okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
He needs to hang a right and then hang a left, and then he'll be there.
All right, Andy, armed with his hammer that is currently eluding Bread right now, which is a mini Moldrum cave on East Death Mountain behind the Mitts, which he will hopefully go back there soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Andy's gonna be able to give us a check on left side GT. Andy doesn't have that many GT keys to spare, so I don't really know how much he is able to. Oh, there's another swords GT. Okay,
All
well,
right. We're done
mind.
with swords, apparently.
yeah, 2 swords in GT, one behind Ice Armors, one here in Stalfos room. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what Andy wants to do. He doesn't have a bow. Maybe he doesn't want to climb without one. But yeah, the GT keys is definitely going to be the limiting factor here. Hey, my favorite rock. Never see this unless it's inverted for some reason.
Oh, Hera Small. Okay, so he's gonna bail out of that. He's climbing.
Impressive.
The double mimic clip special.
Oh, this is why these races are so good to be watched.
Yo, make a clip. This is a moment in history.
Yeah. Not necessarily what I expected, but it's also not outside the realm of possibility. I'm here for it. This is great.
You know what's
Andy
available?
knows, yeah. What's available, Dante?
Remember we found Spike Cave like 5 years ago at the pod entrance?
I remember
And I
that.
said, I bet the bow's
Nobody-
there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and nobody wants to go back there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, maybe Bread is gonna go back there. We're here in the Eastern Palace area. He has not been here yet.
Doesn't have the hammer.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't have the hammer.
So
Well, he has a mirror, right? That's enough?
yeah, but that's not Mirror's not gonna get me to
Oh,
the Spike Cave item.
Yeah, you're right. I'm like, we just need to get to Dark World. There is a hammer and a glove requirement for these. Oh, terrible. Yeah, we're never getting this bow. Just FYI for people. Now, Brett is gonna get the sword for what it's worth. The sword that Andy had a long time ago from right here, library. So he'll be untempered.
Bread smile on his face as picking up that temper sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're very happy to see the sword.
Where was Hammer? Question from chat. It was behind the Mitts locked entrances on the eastern portion of Death Mountain. So the one that you could normally mirror from in Dark World, but since inverted, there's no way to drop down from the top yet that we know of. So mitts were required for that.
Yeah, what is it called? Is that hookshot fairy? I forgot what is actually there, like vanilla.
I
But
want to
yeah,
say
it's-
that's the Fairy Ascension cave. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's Fairy Ascension? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it is Fairy Ascension.
Alright, Fairy Ascension bottom. Got it. Alright, Andy, give us a little bit extra treat here. Using that Tempered Sword, pausing, changing the timing for when the Lamo spawns. We can get a couple extra spins here.
Kind of surprised he didn't go for the cane strat.
Yeah, that's very possible too.
A very clean 2-cycle though, nonetheless.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, he does have half magic. I don't know if Andy also wanted to use the Ice Rod, but here we are.
You never know. He may mess this up a lot and have to use a lot of lamps.
Yeah. I have seen even the strongest players somewhat fumble at torches, have some of a elaborative interpretive dance or something.
All right, TR visit
Bread-kun.
here for Bread. Gonna be getting the big chest and gonna go to Crystal Roller. And then possibly gonna be doing the same thing we saw Andy do. With going towards the front.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did we... no, we're good with torches?
He did mess it up a little bit though. We had to wait at the bottom.
Alright, I was gonna ask you, daaanty, can we take a little inventory stock here? What else do we need for go mode? Fire rod?
Well, I mean, some people need, like, they need to find the stuff the other people have, such as like CT smalls. Other than that, we need a bow, we need a fire rod. Andy laughing about that key. We've got to find Meyer. We've got to find Hera.
True.
Beyond that, we're not looking terrible here, I think. Yeah, we have every big key we could ask for, except the skull big. But I do think Bread has that.
Yeah, Bread, I think was I don't know, some compass. I don't remember. It wasn't anything important. That's what I remember.
So yeah, we're close, but there are a lot of items left in this game.
Yeah, especially you add key drop into the mix as well, so it's 249 total collection rate versus 216. Yeah, but so far I would consider to be both runners making excellent progress. Definitely getting the stuff they need in a timely manner.
Now the second Eastern key that Bread has, I believe that's in Pod, right?
Oh man. Yes, I believe you're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one place Andy has not been to. I also don't know if it's tempting for either of these guys to go to CT.
I gotta interrupt you
and
just point out that Andy deserves how bad that fight just went as far as his geometry for messing with me like a year ago on telling me lineups, okay? And he laughed. He knew he deserved that.
Oh, we need co-op back. We need the pugs to come back. That was such a hilarious clip. I don't know if you have it on hand, but that's how we do teamwork on Pugs team.
Not even in the room yet. And he's telling me where the lineup is. All right, Andy gonna be making a decision. I don't know where he's going.
West side breezing a little. Yeah, where is this?
Can we get a Scudge jump? Get disqualified? Oh, okay. No Scudge jump. We're talking about glitch tournaments earlier, so.
Yeah. The glitch tournament is actually going on. Yeah, Bread, I believe actually Bread is actually in the HMD tournament. I haven't looked at the full roster, but I imagine he's there. There were Muffins, I think 29 people total. Good, very nice turnout. Yeah,
that's a really good turnout.
For HMG.
If you're watching this VOD on Andy's YouTube, make sure you comment and tell him how much you want him to learn glitch logic so he can race it. And you can see races of him clipping through walls.
Yeah. Well, I thought I saw Andy do glitches and clips before. Maybe just not like as a primary. Okay.
He doesn't know how to race it.
Okay. Gotcha.
The other thing here, Has anyone gone through? Like we've started there with the old man, but have we found the other side of it?
That is an excellent question. I
haven't
don't think we
marked it.
started. Yeah, I don't think we've seen that yet. These guys have too much to do. This flute is wreaking havoc on our save and quit points. Yeah,
Okay.
once you have the flute, it's difficult sometimes to want to save and quit. This usually happens. But yeah,
Well,
I think you're right though. I don't think we've seen
This is interesting because we're gonna get to see something, if Andy remembers, that you don't really get to see a lot, and it's due to the nature of inverted cross keys. So one of the things we need to do in this mode is actually mirror from the light world floating island, so we can check an entrance.
Right, that's Hookshot Cave back. That is thank you
Yes.
for the reminder that I also completely forgot about.
We're going back into swamp here for bread. We'll be able to finish this dungeon out. Still no hammer, but kind of in an, I mean, honestly, it's kind of in an awful spot. So
Yeah, and the more I thought about like how I guess willing maybe Bread is to come back here on the mountain is just really only one entrance for him. Maybe he wants to try and combine it with turning a green pendant. And if he can find, in this case, a fire rod before then, but it's like, yeah. We'll see how far we can get without the hammer.
what's even more amazing about not just inverted, but adding cross keys to it is deciding which side to drop down. Left, mid, or right. And
Yeah. Those are even donation incentives if you want it on the right stream.
yes, it absolutely is.
Okay, we're gonna check ether tablets. Gonna do like a left to right kind of checking here.
Welcome in, Raiders. Late bit, thank you so much for the raid. Hope your stream went well. For those joining, we are in the Cross Keys tourney. Andy versus Bread-kun. Hour and a half in of this hot mess of inverted pot shuffle, enemy shuffle, all dungeons, kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink, yeah.
least
Probably
for
also
this
like the
tournament.
garbage disposal as well. Yeah, just everything that everything that you could ask for. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there.
All right, we're taking mid.
We
It's
found
Hera.
Hera.
All right.
I like my results for my triple coin flip.
Bread getting a nice empty cycle there. Solid phase one, gonna finish off phase two. Andy gonna have a few chests here. Does have that small key that he found as well. So we can do this basement. But that's pendant number 1 for Bread. Dungeon number 3 overall. We're counting GT in that.
Yeah, Andy's making as fast as he possibly can go in tile room. Good
This is
opportunity
your
to
reminder.
hydrate.
Yeah. Get some water. Crack a cold one with the boys.
This is a good opportunity to eat another pub sub sandwich if you have one. Or
Yeah,
some, I think but I think Brett said he was having some leftover pork chop.
I'd be
Yeah,
down
if
for a
that's
pub
also
sub
one of
or
that.
pork chop. Either one. I'm all for it.
All right,
Maybe,
what do we
maybe
got
throw
here?
some brisket in too.
Oh, I miss the brisket streams, Dante.
We'll have to do it again. All right, Meyer, small key in the basement. A little bit of a head shake from Andy.
You're here. You really don't want to climb Hera or the mountain, excuse me, for yet another drop down mountain trip. So I'm happy to just do everything and then never come back. Speaking of mountain, maybe this is going to be Bread's opportunity to go back to East Up Mountain.
Oh, look, a red mail. I don't even remember finding
Okay.
blue mail.
All right, got a nice compass to Thief's Town. And we're going to go fight Moldorm 1. Andy's going to do things also like Bread in reverse order. Got Lamos 2 before Lamos 1. Moldorm 2 before Moldorm 1.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah, I
lost.
know. It's a pretty math-heavy stream. I can't deny that. Poor Sorry, Andy.
This is your reminder
Yeah.
that if you heard Solski's TTS earlier saying Andy sucks, there you go. It applies here.
We told Moldorm that bouncing was apparently allowed, and that's exactly what Moldorm did. He just bounced Andy straight off the thing. And I mean, this is maybe why you shouldn't check all the boxes.
Got him. All right, we've finished.
We did
this
it.
fight.
We did it.
We got a compass and we got a crystal.
All right, we're like one half ish, a little under one half of the necessary prizes we need to collect for the game.
So, question in chat: where was the hammer? You may see it here in just a minute. Bread is in the right area. Just need Bread to go through this Dark World portal to go to Light World, and then pick up the Dark Rocks that are Mitz locked. It's just kind of some unfortunate timing for Bread. As far as like not having this hammer until now, but the hammer is behind this entrance.
Hilarious connector, by the way, for Andy. They just found brothers. It led to Mimic Cave, and it was from TR Laser Bridge, like Light World. that was such a useless connector. All right, that's hammer for Bread. Don't know how he necessarily feels about some of these things that he's done. I don't think necessarily the hammer's hurt him all that much.
It really hasn't. The only thing, I mean, granted, Andy didn't go full left, but the only thing we missed is a second sword, or our final sword, I guess I should say. You know, they have the same level. One of them, another one is behind Ice Armos. That's the one Bread has that Andy doesn't.
Yeah, and really, like, for both of these guys, the limiting factor at GT was the GT small keys. Or even if Bread had the hammer, I don't know if he would have done left side either. So, all right, Andy, here at the back of Desert, we've got the ice rod and the sword. That might be it.
I mean, you could like put a piece of string around your ice rod and use your sword and shoot it at and call it a bow if it would make you happier.
Yeah. It is a very nice ice rod fight. This rod can really be a bit tricky to use for timing, but yeah, that's this Desert Palace down. Unfortunately, they don't sell strings in this game, so just go find the bow the old-fashioned way.
I mean, you know what we could do, Clear Mouse?
What can we do?
We could go into Thieves Town a little deeper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We can go all the way to the attic. Yeah, that's true.
Or we could, you know, go south.
Yeah, we can go to Blind. Yeah, we can go to Blind. So that's the one that's actually in Logic. On one key. Yeah. That would be pretty atrocious, by the way. Anytime when you need to go into blind cell on one key and the big key, it is going to be a pretty strong last location.
All right, Bread going to be finding Hera. Does not have the Hera small. However, it's probably a good thing. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah, right now, among all the other things that they probably have the option to do, Hera Basement, even to get the small key, they're like, well, no. That is
I kind of thought
not my
we'd
priority.
see Meyer here, by the way.
Okay. Where was his interest, by the way? I just missed it.
It's the top left, East Death Mountain.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But we can't full clear this, I do believe, with this loadout. And it's going to be a fun little set of minutes here as we're going to see Fishbone Room. Not something we've seen
that's right.
a lot in this CrossKeys tournament throughout the years.
Yeah, I'm always excited to see Fishbone. You don't really get to see it. And now you actually get a much longer, like more scenic tour of the Meyer Dungeon. Normally in Key Sanity, just like, let's go to Bridge, let's go to Spiked Room, and then we're good. You don't even know where the other keys are, the other pots. But yeah, we get a nice little full tour here. Andy, immediately going for left side, big key chest and compass.
Bread finishing off Moldorm and Hera.
Andy remembering that he does not have the fire rod, so we cannot use the speed tech of being able to shoot the fire rod shots through the moving blocks. Gotta push them forward first.
Just have him throw his lamp. Hope for the best. I knew he was gonna get hit there.
He has red mail. I don't think he cares anymore. That'd be kind of nice if you have a fusion item, right? Boomer lamp.
Boomer lamp. All right.
Yeah. Just toss it over. The lamp will come straight back over to you.
Ether medallion to get us into the mire entrance in the overworld. That I can't think of anything that would actually be of use to us.
Yeah, it might depend on if we found all of our item caves yet. I don't know if we have. If we kept track of those. But yeah, since we found our dungeons, maybe that's less important.
I don't think we found bonk rocks. I could be wrong.
Okay.
So that could be it.
Or Higher Castle key. Yeah. We know Higher Castle is no longer a value to, at least for these runners remaining, but Andy doesn't know that. Getting a little bullied here by the shooters. Alright, Bread also going to the back of desert. No real different equipment than Andy when he was here earlier. Oh, we got the bow here in Mire. Very
well,
nice.
it's just a fire rod, I think, from Go mode. So, I guess a couple nasty spots that it could be. You know.
Oh, no. We don't need the back of skulls anymore, correct?
Yeah, we don't need that at all. Yeah. Definitely could be at that spike cave.
Can be at that spike cave entrance.
Yeah. There's a bug net. And ammo goes down for Bread. The other thing, I guess it could be, you know, we're, like I said, we're going to get a full clear of this, so we're not too worried about this particular place. As far as Mire goes, Eastern could be an issue. Andy may go back there just to beat it. Does not have that second key. We'll have to see if Andy may not know where Pod is.
Oh, well, speaking of Pod, yeah,
it's on his mind.
Yeah, we have 5 keys. That's an excellent number of keys to have.
The pub sub hover.
Very nice.
Pub hover.
20 seconds saved. A lot of seconds.
That's a few. That's a few seconds.
Very convenient bow, also. For what it's worth, we're gonna go fight Vitreous, phase 2 with a big eye. Something gonna be the fastest being done with the bow, as opposed to like the hammer or like tempered sword spins.
All right, we're going to Mimic Cave.
Yeah, assuming Andy has found Pod, but I think you're right. I don't think Andy has found Pod yet. That would be a very nice place for him to go, fully clearable dungeon. But
he'll get his second key, but you know, him knowing there's a clearable dungeon may draw him to that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, at the rate we're going, you know, question chat, who's in the lead right now on paper? If you look at a tracker, it looks as though Andy is, but the lead can quickly vanish. It will all depend heavily on the fire rod location and who finds it first. One of those sports moments. It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, I would say though the path though for people seem to be pretty. Once you get the bow, we're very much happier going back to Pod Eastern. Whereas okay, Andy's gonna go check the Mire entrance with that newly acquired ether medallion that we got. Bread, Dante, take a look at this. Bread is maybe gonna go into Spike Cave.
Maybe. This could be, dare I say,
a pivotal moment.
A pivotal moment. We might get some variance here. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. So we are getting something else pointed out in chat, Clear Mouse. We need a thief
Oh, right,
down
yeah,
small.
yeah, we do. We do need one
Yep,
thief down
we
small key.
did forget that. All right, we made a mistake. However, Andy's about to find Pod.
Right, that's right. It's capacity fairy. Yeah, yeah. All right, what is a spike cave hole now? That's a small key to Thieves Town. Oh, that is big.
Hashtag
There,
beatable.
yeah. I would be pretty tempted if I were Bread to go and go to Thieves Town right now.
You know, maybe me too. But I also want to know where Meyer is, and knowing how many entrances Bread has done, there's a good chance it's this one that Bread hasn't done, and I like the play to go to it. Here.
Yeah, that's a very excellent point. Yeah, there's no need to incur unnecessary extra risk. He hasn't found a whole dungeon, and he doesn't have the big key. Where's that big key? Is that here somewhere? Where was the Meyer big key?
Where's the GT small? Where was that Meyer big key? Oh, that's in Ice Palace.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, that is
no.
a big oh no moment. Because Bread hasn't mirrored back there.
Yeah, Bread hasn't been back there at all. Yeah, because that's definitely something that he would have been very happy, asterisk, relatively speaking, going back to, because he's got bombos, he's got 4 Ice Palace small keys plus the big key. You will be very happy to go clear that dungeon. All right, we're gonna get another hover out here in Pod. Nicely done, Andy.
You love to see it. There's the Skullwoods big that Andy was missing.
Yeah, and this, anytime you have a light world East Death Mountain, like not entrance on the bottom half, it's just gonna be another mountain climb, which is that is a feature of inverted.
A feature, yes.
I believe that's what all the inverted devs will tell you. Yeah, but it's a little unfortunate for Bread, not having known where Ice Palace was, finding here where Meyer is without the big key. He will have to come back. He will unfortunately not be rewarded with a big key to this dungeon. But he's gonna get a bow, so he's gonna be pretty happy about that at least. He'll probably go straight over to Eastern and maybe Pod.
We got the mirror shield here on Andy's side. This is a check here that we haven't seen before. That's another Thieves small.
That is very good find for Andy.
Okay, so, you know, let's keep theory crafting all the worst case scenarios. You know, that Thieves Town big chest could have the goods. Now, if I'm Andy, I'm thinking, all right, I got a CT4 now. I'm doing CT because there's a well behind it, and I'm gonna check that.
For sure. Oh, I forgot about Desert 4. I think that's been kind of looming for a while.
It has. So we've got Desert Right available. It's kind of out of the. It's not really out of the way. But it is not advisable.
Yeah, especially with Castle Tower 4 in hand, and as you mentioned, the well behind Aga Tower, that's 5 more checks in addition to the 4 that's in Castle Tower, at least for Andy, 3 for Red. It's looking pretty lucrative. All right, but Andy is well on his way to Helmasaur. Gonna get his next crystal in the bag for him. Now, given that the fact that we do have both Thieves Town small keys available, both additional small keys available, Thieves Town it's a red crystal. I don't know again if maybe there's another interest behind Pyramid Fairy that we need to consider. Yeah, but these Town small keys are really in pretty terrible locations. I think the first one seemed kind of free. We just got it within our travels, but then you had to really consciously go back to like pod harmless hellway that you may not be able to have done the first time, the second time.
Yeah.
You need all these keys, and then also spike chest at pod entrance. Ugh.
All right.
Looks
9
like-
hits in, just a few more to go to get to phase 2.
Yeah, but
Andy
also
does.
having a very similar idea to Andy. Checking the ether
Yeah,
galleon.
Gonna be heading into that mire entrance. And Andy gonna get another crystal as well as 3 bombs. No fire rod.
What do you think? What do you think about Rando Ruba GT?
I mean, I think that'd be funny. It honestly is not a bad play. You've got to go do, like, if you're Andy, I think you got to go do your clearable dungeons. So like he can full clear Eastern. I think I'm going there. I'm iffy on thieves right now. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like Aga is also clearable. Nice run through the bird. Like Aga's clearable, so I'm doing that just in case. Like, because Fire Rod could be behind, the 5 cave well.
Yeah, 100%. Right, like we
is what he's doing
Eastern,
here.
that's fully clearable. Yeah, he's got a castle tower. Like there are 2 dungeons here available for him. Speaking of which, Eastern, so we're gonna get some nice simultaneous side by side different checks. I don't know if Bread knows like the MSS clip that you kind of take a little shortcut into Eastern Palace big key chest with a hook shot. That'll something save a little bit extra time if he goes for that. Otherwise, we can just go straight to Ice Armos.
I mean, we can put him on ice.
Like on summer.
2 more checks left here in Castle Tower. I mean, if you're Bread, if you're rooting for Bread here, I think you. Oh no, Bread, you want to go? Oh no.
He might just be beating the boss, maybe taking a little bit of a corner cutting, potentially.
Maybe. If you're Bread, you don't want to see, I think, the Fire Rod be on the path here. You need it to be. There's not many left at this point, but you need a couple outs. The Thieves Town one is like your biggest out, I think, at this stage.
Yeah, he might be. Well, it looks like Bread actually does have 5 keys, so maybe he's okay going to Harmless Hellway, go to Pod after this, and then in which case we can fully clear Thieves Town. And yeah, Fire Rod's Thieves Town big chest. That's a very good find for Bread. Versus like Andy has to consciously go over to Spike Cave, right? I don't know if he wants to do that before beating Thieves Town.
I can't fathom a world Andy goes to Spike Cave for a one-off out-of-the-way check. If he does that, then the pub sub literally deprived him of oxygen.
All right, we're not gonna get any type of Hall of Famers here going on. It's all right. Got a nice swamp small key, back of Eastern. All right, I believe, because even though this is all dungeons, Aga randomness is not turned off, as in we are gonna get some number of blue balls. I think we saw that from the Aga 2 fight. So, well, we might be here for a while. We might be here for not a while.
We can only hope. Give me more garbage.
Yeah.
We're going to Pod. This will be good for Bread. Gonna get another crystal.
Yeah, he's needing the crystal, and so he does have enough keys to get the rest of the checks. He's got Harmless Hellway, Pod Big Key Chest, and Helma. So he should be able to get everything, and then yeah, very comfortable Thieves Town clear after this. I assume he will do Castle Tower. He has not been to Ice yet. Never mind, he will not go to Castle Tower after this.
But you gotta hope Bread finds Ice. I think they know the nuances of having to do that, but
Yeah. I mean, and right now it can also just not be front of mind, right? Like he's got Pod to do, right?
Right.
And then after he does Pod, he'll have Thieves to do. So again, not a big concern, but yes, it is something that he will have to eventually consider. All right, Aga 2-1 down for Andy. It felt like Aga 2 because there were that many Agas and blue balls.
All right, the question will be, where does Andy go? There's that other Thieves Town small. So Bread with all 3 of those. Andy is going to Thieves Town.
Okay. Well, if the fire rod is just on the path for Andy, attic, blind cell, blind, we are in very good shape on Andy's side. If it's in the big chest, though, that might be a different story.
The other thing is that Bread never went back into Eastern. So Bread left
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla Big Key chest. And, you know, we're getting to the 2-hour mark. This is when you start to think about, like, can I skip this? Should I skip this? This could be my only out. You know, and that may have factored into that decision. It could have also just been, you know, like a lapse of judgment because, I mean, wants to go back to that chest?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm also wondering, maybe Andy also doing a little bit more of some analysis, right? Like, he can go to Eastern full clear, but then at the same time, like, if you just fire rod from go, 1 item from go, like, do you want to spend all that time going to Eastern Palace Big Key chest? Like, you probably don't, right? Maybe we're just done, right? If we just beat Thieves Town. There also could be something behind Pyramid Fairy as well. This is a 5/6 crystal.
True. Yeah, thinking back, I think Bonk Rocks is available. So there is one item. I'm just very, like, after this, I'm very enticed. You know, obviously Andy's gonna go like Eastern or something, but I'm very enticed by what do you call it? The well, which is at the agate tree. You know, the other thing is we see Helmasaur go down. You know, Clear Mouse, we were talking about, you know, using the Master Sword earlier to go through the Aga 1 entrance on top of the castle, but that's GT today. So I just realized that. So I was thinking, what could we do with 7 crystals? But that would be it. And since we came out of that, we don't have to worry about it.
All right, nothing in Thieves Town so far. Nothing, at least in the back. Andy is going to go turn in the maiden. We're going to do the hopefully scripted fight.
It looks like we're going to Thieves on
this is
Bread's side.
Yeah, clear direction for Brett here.
I'm here for this because this is where we may get some absolute cinema. Just because Brett has all the keys.
Yeah. And even if Andy does go back to Spike Cave after, like, the well, as you mentioned before, right? Like, there's a very lucrative maybe after Eastern, and then he has to go all the way back to Thieves Town Big Chest. Yeah.
Small Key, Hyrule Castle. Okay.
I think only Andy has not done the Key Rat. I think that's the only thing he hasn't done. He did Dark Cross, did all the fronts, so that could be maybe like a quick thing that he does now that he has both the keys. We'll see. But yeah, that well is looking pretty nice.
Where is he going?
The well? Is he, or maybe just
okay,
running?
I guess we're just running. Okay. I guess we can't flute there. That's true.
No, I don't think we can take whirlpools either. Maybe it's like not convenient. You gotta run all the way down to 8 and then take this whirlpool up here. Yeah, I would imagine Andy's next stop's gonna be Eastern Palace, assuming the Fire Rod's not here. Well, even if the Fire Rod's here, he's gonna go to Eastern.
Yeah.
All right.
Small Key, GT. We still have GT available too.
Yeah, we still have GT for left side.
Oh.
Nobody's done that.
It's another key.
A TR key. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna need that. I think we cleared out everything in TR, right? That's not Fire Rod locked. Crystal Roller, Chomps, Front, Laser Bridge. Yeah, I think we got everything. All right, we're coming up. Thieves Town Big Chest.
All right, Andy, going to GT. This is going to be left side. Right side of your screen, though, is where we want to see. Is this a fire rod? It is not.
50 rupees.
I think that might have been one of the last chances for Bread to kind of get back into this race. We'll see, though. Andy going to do left side. What does Map Chest have for us? A key. That's to Meyer.
All right, Andy already double switched pot key. He came in here, and that was the end of his initial entry into left side. That was no additional key spent. And now we're going to see all of the key spinning here as soon as we get through the fire snakes.
Blind goes down for Bread. Andy in the rando room. Is it spicy?
Okay. A lot of Myers small keys out here that did nothing. And we got the fire rod. Andy is out.
Spicy. That is go mode at the 2:01 mark.
How do you think Andy feels about this fire rod being here? Happy? Okay?
I mean,
a little
look
anxious?
at Bro's face right now. Like Bro's face right now. He does not look ecstatic. He looks not like worried, but he also knows that this has not been the most optimal route.
The GT small keys. I mean, sometimes GT small keys, we just like, we just almost take them for granted. But at the same time, it's not like I think we got a lot of them, like over the course of the seed.
I'm a little shocked that Andy's doing TR now. We do need to do Eastern. I wonder if he forgot. Maybe he forgot Eastern.
where was Eastern?
It's like south of where he just went in. But he's gonna be like spat out in Dark World or something.
Okay, nice pink head for the ice head. I guess that makes sense since it was pink gators, pink palace.
Pink gators, yes.
Yeah.
And the pink necks. And into phase 2 we go. Gonna get some slashes in here. Andy having a heart attack here. I didn't think it was that funny, but he sure did. All right, green pendant.
Yeah, logical skull with small key.
You think he'll turn the green pendant in, Clear Mouse?
Oh man, for silvers maybe.
Oh my god.
We are missing a bow still. All right, looks like okay, we're finally gonna get a pet check. From Bread, and then this might. Oh my gosh, the bow's on pedestal.
Oh, great.
All right.
Thanks,
well,
I hate it.
I guess the bow that we got in Meyer was the right one to get. But yeah, we're finally gonna get where Bread really wanted to go. Yeah. And this is Ice Palace. Could we have reasonably gotten the fire rod before this? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard.
You could have, but we didn't.
It's just when Bread went into GT the first time, but he didn't have the hammer, so that was certainly a strike against being able to get the fire rod because it was rando room. But also, I don't know if we had enough keys to do left side plus climb. And then Andy, when he got to GT, he had the hammer, but he only had 3 keys, right? So he took his 1 key. And I forgot what he did already. And then he took his remaining 2 keys to climb. Maybe he only came with 2 keys and he got 1 upstairs, right? Like it was very, very tight. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe ultimately, not having the hammer in GT did, I guess, hurt Bread if he had the hammer earlier with that many keys, maybe he was willing. Maybe he would have done left side if he had the opportunity to.
It's
But
possible.
I mean, yeah. But given the situation though, that for both Andy and Bread, all dungeons, you know, you have to beat Agatude and climb. It's and you know there are 5 items up there. Like it's pretty dang tempting. Like I certainly do not fault them. And right now it's just really resulting, right? Like we knew the fire rod's now on left side, so then you want to do left side.
All right, it's Crystal 7. And it is
last dungeon, right?
last dungeon. It's time to go fight Ganon. You know, all things considered, we got a little lucky. You know that we didn't have to go hunting for a CT4, and we did start with pseudo boots, so that's always nice. But given its AD and inverted, this has been a pretty quick seed, all things considered.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting to be here for a lot longer.
Same, but I also thought, as I've said numerous times throughout the cast, that I thought every enemy was going in dungeons and the underworld were going to drop items. So I knew it wouldn't be so bad.
Andy's gonna find out the Ganon text. I forgot what it's actually said here in Doors branch. Like if it, I don't think it says just Light World. It might just actually specifically say on the pedestal. We'll find out. At the pedestal.
Nice laugh.
Yeah, we didn't want to see those anyway. I guess Andy had the power to get them, but pedestal in light and inverted and not inverted, it's never really convenient to get to. So definitely not going to be worth the time of like the 30 seconds or whatever saved on the Ganon fights.
Yeah, nah. Deep into phase 4, up to, I believe, like 10 spins, a few more to go.
Yeah, pretty nice phase 4 so far.
That was right. So get your GGs in chat for Andy. As the sword goes to the air, he is gonna finish in first place and win week 1 of Swiss. This is not the end for Bread though. So GGs. Bread gonna be dropping a forfeit here very shortly. So GG's to them. We'll see if these guys want to jump in for an interview.
Yeah, big GG's. Played quite well. Andy, very happy with his win, as he should be. Yeah, and kind of how the Swiss format works. I think there's, how many weeks are there? 7 or 8 weeks. If you lose round 1 or week 1, you just get paired with someone else who also lost week 1.
Yes.
And kind of goes from there. And then I believe the general consensus that if you have 2, you can still 2 losses, you can still play in the tiebreak race. If you have 3, I think you're mathematically eliminated. So
Wall kick says 7 this tourney is
7. All right,
hearing.
thank you. Sounds good. Yeah, I know they expanded the brackets from 16 to 24 based on some feedback from last year. So I don't remember if it was like 8 weeks last year or something like that, but yeah. So yeah, everyone's still alive, and I think also some of the feedback from people saying that every week counts. You gotta make sure you win or you don't lose everything. Yeah.
We are joined by today's winner, Andy. GG's.
GG.
GG.
Well, let's get got Bread here as well. GG's, Bread.
Yo, GG's.
Oh, GG's.
GG.
Yeah, see, I've never played this combo settings before. I just enabled everything because I thought it'd be funny.
Same.
It was really funny for us. I don't know how you guys felt.
All right, so here's the story, okay? I didn't read any of the rules for this tournament before deciding to join, and I just clicked yes on everything, assuming it would like 50-50 each mode that the players said yes to, and not just like guarantee that everything would be on if everybody said yes. All right. So when I found that out, I was like, maybe maybe I should do one of these before my race against Bread. And the one I did this afternoon, I like 138 out of 149. It was pretty bad. So I was like regretting joining this tournament after one seed. But this one was better for me. Anyways,
I just I last located not pretty much not hard last locate, but the hammer was very, 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 very late.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was a pretty gross spot.
I did not want to go to light. I did not want to go over to that side of the mountain for so long. I was like, I'll just like get hammer, get a connector. I'll just do all of Light Mountain at once. I don't want to go over that one entrance. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, it was quite some time before Andy went over there, but he had the mitts. Like you were to East Death Mountain first. And I was giving Andy grief. I was like, wait, I don't have this marked off on my tracker. Like, I guess we'll see where, what Bread finds, but didn't Andy do it? And he never did.
Nope. I did desert, and then I just like forgot, I guess, and I just save and quit off the mountain. And I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have done that. That's fine. We got the whole top to do anyways. And then yeah, Mitts came around, and I was like, I should probably head over there at some point. And then yeah, the hammer was there. I was like, oh, that's bad.
Just a bit of a bad spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just breadcrumbs. The mode is all this is.
Yeah, I'm just like assuming I'm pretty much gonna need to full clear almost everything going through the mode. I don't know.
Yeah. Once I was fire rod from go, I was pretty much. That's where I was like trying to figure out like how aggressive I was gonna be. And like, I really didn't want to go to Eastern Big Key Chest. So I was like, I'll just do Thieves Town first. I'll isolate Thieves Big instead. And then did Lumberjack into GT after that. And then that's where Fire Rod was.
Yeah, I figured it was one of those two spots. I was gonna do Lumberjack, and I was about to do Lumberjack GT.
Yeah, I had 2 smalls when I first did GT, and so I just did like DM room and then the south pot on left side, and then just went upstairs without a bow.
See, I went in with 4 keys, and I did right side. Because, I had meant to, when I did my early Light World trip, to mirror and check Dark Sank, and I had just completely forgotten to check Dark Sank, so I just didn't know GT was there for like an hour. And then I just forgot to check it. And so by the time I went back there, I had 4 keys. So I'm like, all right, well, right side GT with Samaria and Lamp, and then the bowless climb, I guess. Need to do it. Maybe there's a bow up here. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, the other one was on Ped, if you didn't find that out.
Yeah, because I'm like, the Ice Palace entrance was the last possible entrance for me to find for it, because I'm like, I was holding off to find the fire rod to go up there. I'm like, I'll get fire rod, I'll do 2 entrances at once. I don't want to bother with just doing one. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. And then just took forever to find Ice Palace because of it.
I think that was like my first dungeon.
Oh god.
Maybe my second. But I think it was my first. No,
it was Swamp was your second, if you're talking about completed. But
yeah, so maybe Ice was my first.
Yeah. No, you got a crystal. I just remember it was like crystal pendant. Both of you got crystal and then pendant. Swamp was like the second for both of you.
I did Skullwoods first.
Oh,
that's it.
Maybe that's what I did.
Yes, I did Skullwoods, drop down, did GT, climbed GT, killed Aga as my second thing, and then I did Swamp.
Maybe Swamp had Bombos, and that's why I went straight for Ice Palace, because I knew where it was already. Maybe that's what it was. I don't remember. It was too long ago.
I'll tell you guys, I was fully prepared for enemy drop shuffle. Not like you know, key pot enemy drop, but like full blue square.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So-
I mean, I would have checked yes on that if that was an option.
Oh, absolutely. Just
God.
enable every single dumb setting. Just see what happens. See what.
Yeah. Dante would message me, be like, "All right, dude, 6 o'clock is the latest you can have these races, bro."
You hear me snoring on comms with whoever else is here.
Oh man.
Yeah, but GG's guys, this was really entertaining. It was a good race for sure. And we got the double mimic clip today. Like both of you did it. It was we love seeing that.
I started thinking against it a little bit into the second one, but I'm like, I could just come back here with the bow whenever, but also, I just want to go up here now.
You got first try bomb spooky, Bread. That was very impressive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I felt really good about doing bomb spooky and getting GT big key. I'm like, oh, this is potentially skippable, maybe, probably not.
I had 5 keys when I went to swamp, so I could just do it normally.
Fair enough.
I was pretty late to flippers, I think, because of how late I was to East Death Mountain. So I got hammer and flippers and another swamp small, I think, back to back, and I just went straight to swamp after that.
See, when I went to EDM, I didn't have the mitts yet, so I just got the flippers, and then I did a whole bunch of other stuff before eventually coming back there. Because that was Hyrule Castle, which you had to take a connector from. Oh, that's right. Yeah, if I would have taken Super Bunny, I would have gotten the mitts. That's right. That's right. I just put off Super Bunny for a little while.
Yeah, that Kakariko is really awkward.
Yeah.
I did the left side and down, and then went up and then back down.
I did CAC without a moon pearl because I don't know. When I got the lamp in the mirror, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some stupid light world moon pearl because I feel like inverted does that a lot. And clear CAC, just bunny walk all the way through CAC and try to do Smith, and maybe I'll find his house. And then I mirrored and checked. I was like, oh, moon pearl's just here. Well,
yeah.
Also fighting for bombs for the first like 10 minutes of the seed. It's awful. Trying to find a ship or anything.
What I got a bomb drop from an Igor in desert.
Yeah, I did that too.
And then I got 2 of the bomb. So I used that one bomb to open up Hype Cave, I think. And so I knew Paradox was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just got 2 bomb drops from Village of Outcasts, and then went straight to the Paradox shop.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's gonna do it for us. GG's. Best of luck to both of you guys going forward. What is it? 7 weeks of Swiss, so we have quite the amount of CrossKeys, especially if you guys have more people who checked all the boxes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Isn't there a list of players that says who selected?
Yeah, there is.
Boxes?
Yep, there is.
I think Clearmouth said earlier that 5 people selected everything.
5 people, yeah.
And then you guys got paired.
They
only 2
rigged,
people.
guaranteed they rigged it so that there was one matchup where 2 idiots just checked all of the boxes round 1. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you for.
Thank you guys for racing.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say that this is a baby tournament now. It's 7 weeks of Swiss, and 24 people make brackets instead of 8. The admins are really slacking, I guess.
Slacking. I think they got tired. I can relate. They may have got tired of people complaining.
Yeah, probably.
Tell me how I can relate to that. But
no one's ever complained to you ever, Dante. What do you mean?
Never.
Never. not once. But yeah, 1-0. I don't think I've started 1-0 in a CrossKeys tournament in like 3 years, so feels
Brother,
good.
you did last year.
Did I? I thought. Oh, maybe it was 2 years ago. I lost to I lost to Crackerito first round, and I was like, oh god, it's gonna be a long tournament for me. Just random German good player that I didn't know existed. Oh, hi, Juno. Here, we get a little pupper sighting before we leave.
Maybe.
Oh, hello.
While we're waiting for Pupper, again, thanks to both of you guys for running tonight. Clear Mouse, thanks for doing the co-coms.
Yeah,
It was a blast.
Super glad that these have returned, Daaanty. Really happy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing these.
Yeah, thank Andy for entering a tournament and making me dust off the old computer.
Yep.
So, but yeah, any final thoughts from either one of you guys before we shut her down?
No, GG's again, Bread.
Yeah, GG's. I hope to encounter more select everything because this is stupid and it's kind of funny.
Same, to be honest.
We'd love to see it.
Honestly,
appreciate-
kind of like zelgawoods inverted. I'm like kind of interesting with that.
It
Just
adds a
mirroring
fun
back there.
layer.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of zelgawoods, so yeah, you're preaching to the choir.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here. Thanks for hanging out, chat. Hope you enjoyed the race. Thanks again to the runners and Clear Mouse. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.